Hello and welcome back to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and today we're playing Soulstice, thanks to the good folk at Turn Left Distribution Australia who provided me a copy of the game for the purpose of this Player 2 Plays. And everything I've heard about this game is that it is 100% like DMC, Bayonetta, PS2 era God of War, that style of character action game, and that has me incredibly excited because I love that shit. Like, that is my jam. And we'll see, because I might completely butcher everything here and make myself look really, really bad at one of them. I guess it's been a little while since I've played. I still haven't actually played DMC 5 yet. Bayonetta 3 is still a little way off. God of War has obviously completely changed over the years, so there might be a bit of rust here. Hopefully not. But let's see what it's all about. Prevailing is good.
But it could not be destroyed.
Ugh.
So the keepers weaved a veil with their own essence and stood guard. The world was now safe, but it was also empty and meaningless. Thus, the keepers reached beyond the veil. They seized the power of chaos itself. They gave it shape and purpose. They created life, and man was their most perfect creation. But all life would eventually hear the call from beyond the veil. Thus it happened that, alongside life, death also came to the world.
Checks out.
The great cycle was set in motion. Yet chaos hungered for more, and sought to undo the Keeper's creation. The spawn of chaos struck, wounding the Keepers and tearing the veil. Endless droves of horrors trespassed into the world. And so came the Soulstice of Souls. Hurt and weak,
Winter Solstice.
the Keepers charged man with
Soulstice.
They inspired man to fight fire with fire, ferocity with ferocity.
Because that's always worked well for mankind.
By the infinite wisdom of the Keepers, man turned the very power of chaos against it. Through sacrifice and resolve, a breed of sacred warriors was created. 3 were wounds in the essence of the Keepers. 3 the mighty battles fought and won by the champions of man. 3 the sacred cities that were built in those hallowed places.
And the one ring to bind them.
Eventually,
And in the darkness, bind them.
was put to an end. The 3 cities still stand to this day for the glory of the Keepers, while the memory of the sacred warriors has been lost to time. But while the mortal body must perish, that which is immortal is bound to be reborn.
That's a cool start. It's not a good face. You ever wonder how I got these scars? Well, that's a bit better.
Don't be too enthusiastic. Someone here is more than eager to welcome us.
Alright. Let's see what Soulstice is all about.
It began here somehow. What could
Alright, what am I... Do I have... Okay, I have a dash.
Survive, you might find some answers. Now let's focus on destroying these things.
I've got this spirit here that's kind of helping me out. enjoying how I'm working the ability set so far. I would argue the horizontal scrolling on the camera is a little bit slow at this early stage. I am noticing that it feels like the game is trying to pull me towards certain enemies. Like, I wonder if I'm just doing something wrong there. Or
You'll find out shortly. Prepare
oh, I like it. Like, I'd love a lock on. I don't know if that's just not something I read when I was looking at the button, the input screen.
Can you feel it now?
There's like an extra layer of power that's like, it's this demon mode. So it's a bit like Witch Time in Bayonetta, only less stylish. Or I've desperately missed a game like this. And yes, we do have Bayonetta in less than a month. Less than a month for Bayonetta 3. But, this is good. This is good in the meantime. Thank you again, Turn Left and Modus, for providing a code.
Are you alright?
Don't worry. I can handle this and more.
It just won't give up.
I'd be disappointed if it did. Now it's our turn.
Do we take on this thing? Nope. Splash screen. See, you hear the word soul in a game's name at the moment, and all you're going to think is Dark Souls. Oh, hang on. Dodge. Okay, so there was a lock on it. Just maybe I needed a prompt or something like that to kind of indicate what actually is going on and what is mapped to, or like how I know which enemy I'm locked onto, because that seemed a bit vague there. Ugh. Sorry, people. I have two little kids under the age of four or younger. I don't get a lot of sleep. Oh. Oh. And I don't know how it would have come through everyone else's speakers, but the hollow thud that made through the headphones as it hit was... I liked it.
Look, there, above the cathedral.
Ilden.
Just the right amount of bass in it. Like I could feel it.
The seed of the torchbearer.
Once the light of the kingdom, now it burns.
I can't do this. It's too much. I can't even fathom why the others and I feel with the other chimeras. I'm not ready. We are not ready.
To them, we are just briar and loot. The outcasts. I say this is our chance to prove ourselves. We can't waste it. Anyway, we're late. Can you sense the others?
The echo of the dead is just too strong. It dulls my senses.
Loot, you need to focus.
Forgive me. I will do better. Whatever ripped open the veil must be powerful.
Let's look for our observer.
He should be able to tell us more what transpired here.
Then we best find him quickly.
Like, it's a good looking game. Character models are kind of... There's a roughness around the edges, but I like the design of them. Like there's just a technical rough
Touch of chaos
series of rough edges.
leaves traces.
Ah.
Taking the weakest first, turning them on the strong. It is needlessly cruel.
I know all too well how chaos corrupts and kills.
I'm sorry, sister. I didn't mean this.
Crimson tear residue, red chaotic residue from the tear, sorry. In the shape of dust, shards, or crystals, it enhances the capabilities of an Ashen Knight. Collect and spend them to increase Briar's abilities. That is so God of War, it's not funny.
We have mourned
And
long
DMC.
past the mourning those we can't save.
We were saved. Do not forget.
Let's keep moving.
These ducks spread for miles along the bay. They once teemed with life. And now,
They team with death.
It's like this city has been dead for years. Yielding is no more loot. We better get used to the idea.
I think it's all very tightly scripted. Like the fact that I couldn't just jump over, like we dropped an invisible wall. I mean, haven't dealt with invisible walls invisible walls in a while. I think I've chosen the right path, which is problematic because I didn't want to do that right away. We had a bunch of paths to go down. Why did I have to choose the correct one? Well, maybe not.
the destruction caused by the raves here. It reminds me of home.
The screen shake doesn't work all that well. Not big on how they've executed that one. It's a bit too heavy-handed. Ashes of a Fallen Chimera. In the darkest hour, a Chimera can find inspiration in this memento of those who came before. If you've been defeated, use this item to get back into the fray. Okay. Extra life, essentially. Nope, you have to use the stairs.
We are not alone. These broke. They were just people once before they became corrupted.
Call this the judge's mercy, then.
There's the lock-on I was looking for before. Maybe it was, maybe there was an absence of that, considering counter-type slow. When you see the target, press circle to react to the incoming blow. Timing is crucial. Alright, well, let's just see how we go. Take you out. Focus. Come on, come and have a crack. Oh.
You want more? I've got more.
So you're getting grade on an encounter by encounter basis as opposed to... Oh, maybe they all still come together for an overall total, making it then more like DMC? Oh, I saw the prompt and I didn't... Oh, Emerald Tear Dust. Green chaotic residue from the tear, pulverized to dust. Upon use, it restores a small part of the Ashen Knights. Yeah, you can take it. Yeah, okay, sure. Already using the camera. Camera lock, we worked out.
There's more.
I'm ready, sister.
By a barrier. Barriers. A barrier counter blocks one close range attack from the low class enemy right before Briar's hit. Over the course of a journey, loot will become able to block attacks from stronger enemies as well.
I'm just
We're not backing down.
I'm not done yet.
Sweet!
They're drawn to us like moth to a flame.
They can't resist the lure of life. Even though it comes from us.
Keep going. There's a heavy-handedness with the camera in some respects that I don't dig.
Sister,
What was that?
I felt the tear itself. It's growing.
The observer. The sooner we get to him, the better.
Alright, so we've got a lot of these soul things here. Except I can't access my skill trees yet. Yeah, not being able to jump over waist-high fences is not ideal either. Especially when they're ones that aren't... Like, they literally separate two parts of... Oh, counter-type deflection. Oh, camera.
She is my knight. My sister.
Who's next? Loot, over there.
I am ready.
I won't get scored overly well there. Enough for diamond. I'll take it.
That sound. I can't stand it.
Oh, hello.
It must be him.
On your journey, you'll come across some special portals. Interact with them to face a special challenge, a secret challenge that will take place in a special arena. Do your best to beat it and get a reward. Let's give it a crack. An old-fashioned try, hey? Slay all the enemies before the time runs out. How hard can it be? Right? See how things go. Hey! Trophy time!
What is this place?
I don't know. It
We'll
seems like
beat
we
this
have
and we'll
to
wrap up this entry of Player 2 Plays.
Then we must find a way to go back. Cover me, Loot. I'm just one.
Oh no!
No time to let my moods.
Broken combo. Complete the challenge, but... Ah! Malformed husk fragment. A small piece of husk of the possessed in large amounts can increase maximum health. Yeah, right. Collect 3. How original. But that's fine. Everything's derivative of something else, right? Alright. That is where we're going to wrap things up for this entry of Player 2 Plays. So we slaughter this groveling guy here. That is Soulstice, a God of War, DMC, Bayonetta, knockoff, clone, imitator, lover. I don't know. Perspectives up is up to you how you want to take that, but it's a game that I'm enjoying. Like there are some technical rough edges. Like the camera is, not what it needs to be. Here's our example. I clear it by a mile, but you won't let me jump over to the other side of what is still an accessible area. Some of the invisible walls are a bit clumsy, but they're mostly minor things. We'll see how things go over a longer playthrough. Whether the game still has something to say the whole way through remains to be seen. But I'm enjoying my time so far, and I hope you have too. So that's where we'll wrap things up for this entry of Player 2 Plays. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All the buttons are down below. Hit the notification bell, that way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes Patched, more Player 2 Plays, Gamer School, and a whole bunch more. There's some awesome stuff there, only on this YouTube channel, so please subscribe and go and check it out. Visit the website player2.net.au for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary, where there's been some sensational developers on the show in recent weeks and months, with more to come, so please subscribe and go and check it out. We're on Patreon. The lower tiers, early access episodes, the higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives, and finally, there's Twitter. You'll find me at Paul James Games, the website you'll find on Player2AU, and the lower tier... I've been getting the Patreon thing wrong lately, and I recognise I made a mistake and still butchered it even at the end. I don't know. That is Soulstice. Thank you very much again to Turn Left and to Modus for providing a code for the purpose of this Player 2 Plays. And, I don't know, I write game reviews from time to time, so I don't think we got assigned one specifically for review, but if we haven't got anyone working on that capacity, maybe I'll put one together for this sometime in the future too. But that's a maybe. That's where we're going to wrap things up for this Player 2 Plays. Thank you very, very much for watching. Cheers.